So welcome back, Alan. Now on to our next question. If one of our product leaders in the OPMMA community wakes up tomorrow and discovers that their target market, the one that they've enjoyed revenue and enjoyed good relationships with, has shifted or vanished, what's the first question they should be asking themselves?
Did you get into this with a single market or a single customer only? Are you so dependent on that customer? And if the answer is yes, and that customer disappears, you need to be able to pivot quickly. That's number one. Uh, and so first off, look at your Canadian market. And in your Canadian market, with some of the messages that are resonating today, and they may not resonate in 3 years from now. Okay. I want to be upfront on that. Right now, messages that are resonating in Canada is sovereign data, sovereign solutions, sovereign technology. So sovereignty is the big thing right now. And by the way, that's the same message that resonates in Europe. If I'm purchasing from a Canadian, I'm buying Canadian technology, that resonates in Europe. And so am I dependent on and I'll use US for a moment. Am I dependent on my US customer base? And that is leveraging US technology? And if the answer is yes, I would strongly suggest you get onto Canadian technology. And as a simple example, AWS runs in Canada. Microsoft Azure runs in Canada. You can buy these Canadian sovereign type solutions in Canada and gives you a separation from there. That's number one. Number two is that understand that strength of that message resonates with many, many other organizations outside of Canada, not just to our neighbors to the south.
Are we aware of what actually is Canadian content? Is there a master directory we could go to?
We don't. And I'm going to give a little pitch for another one of the conferences that we go to. It's called the IEFA, the International Economic Forum of the Americas. And it's in Toronto. And we go there every year to take a look at this from a global market standpoint. And in every year, I am shocked how much Canadian technology exists that we do not leverage, and how much the international community values Canadian technology that they would like to leverage. But in terms of a master lib, I've never seen it. And if you find it, let me know.
Oh, that might be a good initiative. It's a bit like William Shatner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
The Americans don't realize he's Canadian, maybe.
That's right. Yes.
Well, Alan, that was very interesting. We want to save the best for the meeting next week. So, just in a quick sentence, what should somebody attending the meeting next week expect to learn?
I think what's going to happen is if somebody comes, if you want to hear lessons learned, we've been talking about all the positive things, right? One of the things that we'll expand on next week, where did we make mistakes? We made mistakes. We made many mistakes, and we were fortunate that we could recover from those mistakes. Not every company has the runway to do that, especially in this current economic climate. I've had a small business in the past, and every decision, even when you have 100 employees, every decision is made in terms of that bottom line. Can I risk this money to do that? One of the things I hope we can expand on next week is some of those mistakes that we made and how did we recover from those mistakes. And in our recovery, hopefully you will avoid them.
Hey, thank you very much, Alan. Look forward to next week very much.
Sounds good.